Well, a very warm welcome to each and every single one of you. Thank you for being here on Football Fans Live on this Super Soccer Saturday. And this is the third and final game for us today. But do not fear, because tomorrow we're back with another 3 great games. But we're in France. We've got top of the league, unbeaten, maximum points, PSG against Montpellier. What a game this promises to be. It's going to be unbelievable. PSG, Paris Saint Germain at home as well. It's going to be an amazing game. I'm sure we will see plenty and plenty of goals. The players are out on the pitch. They're getting ready to get out there and to cause havoc. I cannot wait for this one. And don't forget, PSG are going to be playing Manchester City on Tuesday. So I think there's a strong chance that we're going to be bringing you guys that one as well on Tuesday evening. But we are in France this evening. I am keeping you up to date with Genoa against Verona. And Verona went 1-0 up in the 7th minute. So it's Genoa 0, Verona 1. So I'll keep you up to date as and when those things happen. Right, are you ready for this? 21 points, 7 out of 7, and it's going to be Paris Saint Germain that get us underway, and they do so. Paris Saint Germain, PSG, I'm going to call them because it's easier, are going from right to left in their all-black kit today, their home kit. So PSG going from right to left. Montpellier going from left to right, and they are in their white outfit. And straight away, it's a break by PSG down that right-hand side, and it's going to be a corner to PSG straight away. An unbelievable start, not even 1 minute into the game, and PSG have got a corner out on that far right-hand side. It was whipped in towards the 6-yard box, but a defender for Montpellier came in and slid it out. So it's a corner kick. Get ready. It's going to be taken left-footed. It's an in-swinger into the penalty area. It's headed, and it just goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick, and the first chance in the first minute drops to PSG. I told you there would be goals in this game, and I don't think we're going to have to wait very long to get these goals. PSG, unbelievable. I do like that black kit. So the referee today is in orange, so he doesn't get confused with obviously the players. So a little bit about PSG, managed by Pochettino, as we know, the Parisians, should I say. And here come Montpellier down the right-hand side. Shot comes in straight into the goalkeeper's arms. So within the first 2 minutes, we've had 2 shots in this game so far. And of course, as we know, PSG, top of the league. They've won 7 out of 7, giving them a total of 21 points. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. In their last game, they beat Metz by 2-1. And next up, apart from Man City, next up in the league for PSG will be Rennes. Now, PSG are a very young team. We have covered them before, and they were founded in 1970. So young. And here in the stadium, the Parc des Princes, it holds around 48,000. And here come PSG inside the penalty area. Tries to unleash a right-footed shot. Both teams going for the jugular straight away. And Montpellier break down that far left-hand side, over the halfway line. Down the wing he goes. He's not going to outrun the defender, though. Great defending by the captain of PSG there. Plays it all the way back to his goalkeeper. Out onto this far left-hand side with PSG, with the left-back of PSG. Played up the wing, up towards halfway line. Over that halfway line they go. Here come the boys in black once again. It's 4-on-4. He's got space out on this left-hand side. Gets the ball across front of the goal. Shot comes in and it goes wide. He put it about 3 foot wide. It should have been the first goal of the game. It's the first shot of the game and he places it wide. He's in the centre of the goal. How did he miss from there? That was a crazy miss from PSG. Great chance. He was about 14 yards out and he put it wide of the goal. Hard and low to the left-hand side of the goalkeeper and about 6 foot wide. So the first real shot coming from the home team, PSG. Now, as far as Montpellier are concerned, they're managed by Oliver and Pelad is their nickname, which is very strange indeed. They're currently 10th in the French Ligue 1. They've won 2, drawn 3, and lost 2. And they currently sit on 9 points. So they will be looking to get any points whatsoever from this game that they possibly can. In their last game, here come PSG inside the penalty area. Shot comes in from 6 yards out, and he's put it over the crossbar. Oh my goodness, it could be 2-0 in the opening 4 minutes of this game. And they just can't get it on target. He's through on goal with only the goalkeeper to beat. Left-footed shot, and he puts it over the roof of the goal. Oh my goodness, another great chance for PSG in the opening 5 minutes of this game. This game is wide open at the moment, guys. There is going to be a ton of goals, I'm sure. On the edge of the penalty, played into the penalty area, and the goalkeeper saves it, takes a deflection, and it's gone over the crossbar. Another shot hits the goalkeeper, and then is shot over the crossbar. Unbelievable. That's about 5 shots in the first 4 minutes of the game. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff. Anyway, Montpellier in their last game drew with Bordeaux 3-3. What a game that was, 3-3. And next up for Montpellier, they are at home to Strasbourg in their next game. Now these guys, Montpellier, were founded in 1919, and their stadium, the 𝓳𝓸𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, can hold around 30, just under 33,000 people. So it's not a bad size stadium, but they've been around since 1919 compared to the 1970 of PSG when they were founded. But what an opening start by PSG in this game. PSG have had 71% possession in this opening 6 minutes. That is absolutely crazy statistics, guys. That is absolutely crazy. Guys, if you want to chat, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button, wait 1 minute, and then you'll be able to chat. Oh, you don't have to wait at all. You just chat away, and keep Sarah busy. My technical director, Sarah, is there typing away. I can hear her now, like a crazy woman, typing away, and she'll answer any questions. NRG? I recognise that name. Is this your first time, NRG? Because I just thought I recognised it. Maybe on something else. Great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for being here on this Super Soccer Saturday. Much love to you. And don't forget, after this game, tomorrow, we've got another 3 games. I hope, NRG, I love the name as well. Energy, love it. I hope that you've had a wonderful weekend, my friend. And once again, a huge thank you for being here on Football Fans Live. This is the 3rd and final game of the day that we are covering. The last game that we covered was a non-league game, and it was 2-0 with 1 minute to go. And then the away team came back and drew 2-2. Unbelievable. Montpellier inside and it's going to be a corner kick. It was a pass through into the box from Montpellier. He tried to get the cross in, but the defender came across him right-footed. It was the number 9 for Montpellier, and he's won a corner. It's going to be a corner out on this near right-hand side. Montpellier just edging it now on the possession with 52%. It's going to be right-footed corner out on this right-hand side, taken by the number 11, whips it over onto the edge of the box. A volleyed shot comes in, it takes a deflection, and that goes out for a corner on the opposite side. Now another corner to Montpellier out on that far left-hand side. What can they do with this one? That was well played and well struck by Montpellier in that previous corner. This one's going to be a right-footed in-swinger. There's plenty of white shirts in there ready for this ball. In comes the ball. The goalkeeper came for it, but it was taken off the head of the goalkeeper. And we've got a PSG player down. I don't think the goalkeeper called for that, you know. I really do not think the goalkeeper called for that. But it's another corner to Montpellier. We've had some great chances already, and we're only 6-7 minutes into the game. It's been an absolutely dramatic start. It really, really has. I'm just waiting for that corner. No, went out for a throw-in. So Samba's going to take the throw-in. Out on this near right-hand side, near the corner flag. It looked like it had gone out for a corner, but it was actually a throw-in. Oh, and great defending by the left-back of PSG. Picks the ball up. Plays it back infield, across to his centre-back. With the centre-back, bringing it forward. Plays it out onto that far right-hand side. Up they come, over the halfway line. The boys in black on the attack right now. It is still 1-0 to Verona against Genoa in that other game. I'll just confirm that and double check it for you. Yep, it certainly is, my friends. It is 1-0 to Verona against Genoa. Here, still 0-0, 10 minutes on the clock, but we have had a flying start by both teams. They've come flying out the blocks, 100 miles an hour, and we've had some good chances at both ends. The majority falling to PSG, but it's their final shot that has let them down so far. They could have been 3-0 up already, but there you go. Unless you convert those chances into goal, the chances do not mean anything. On the halfway line with PSG, out on that far right-hand side. Neat 1-2 in the middle. Good play by the midfield. Switch of play now out onto this left-hand side. Out wide. Looking for a runner down that channel. Doesn't find him. Has to go inside. Still with PSG in the final third. Plays it across field. Switching the play all the time. The captain for PSG, the number 5, picks it up. Out on that far right-hand side. Too much messing about, and they've had to go all the way back into their own half. So, you know, Montpellier holding that midfield at the moment, not letting them have any space whatsoever. Oh, I don't believe this. So we've had a lot of technical difficulties today, and we're having another one. Bear with me for 2 seconds, guys. And we're back in the room. So it's laptop. And PSG out on that far right hand side, in line with the penalty area, steps into the penalty area, but he misread the pass. Oh, it would have been a killer pass, but he misread it, and they're pushed all the way back to the halfway line and have to begin their attack once again. So here come PSG out on the far right hand side, plays it into the penalty area. There's only 2 black shirts waiting for the cross. Can he get the cross in? He does, to the back post. Good defending, and it's been put behind for a corner kick. It's a corner kick to PSG out on this near left-hand side. It was great play out on the right, from right to left. And then the defender sliding in for Montpellier and putting it out for a corner, which is going to be taken by the number 10. What can PSG do with their first corner of the game? They play it short. It's with the number 7 out on the far right hand side. Lays it back to the number 10. Taking it really, really slow. PSG got off to a flying start, and it appears at the moment that they're slowing it ball down, and that corner comes to absolutely nothing. PSG completely wasting the opportunity to get the ball into the penalty area. Crazy waste by PSG. I don't know what they were playing at there, but none of them knew what they were doing on that corner, and they give the ball away to Montpellier. Once again, it's a good chance for Montpellier to get the ball out of their own area and into that PSG half. They've got to move faster though, and they give it away. Forward come PSG, clipped over onto his left-hand side, and it was his first touch that lets him down. He's out. It's the number 11 out by the corner flag, and he's offside. So it's going to be a free kick to Montpellier inside their own penalty area. But what were PSG doing, wasting that corner? That is not the stuff of champions. And he was only marginally offside. We've just seen the replay. There wasn't a lot in it. 13 minutes gone, guys, and it is still 0-0. But Verona, away from home against Genoa, lead by 1-0, which they scored in that 7th minute of this game. Thank you so much for being here on Football Fans Live. You are, of course, all football fans family. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got 3 more games coming up. Back in England, first of all, in the Premiership at 2 o'clock. We've got Southampton against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Then at 4:30, it is going to be Arsenal against Spurs, an all-Cockney affair. And then at 7:45, we've got Napoli against Cagliari. Can't wait for that. So we're back in Italy tomorrow evening after being in England and spending the afternoon there. A bit like today. So 3 more great games. And there's around 750 games still to come your way this season. Hey, Morris is in the house. Great to see you. Mega love shout out. Oh, and what a goal! PSG have scored. What a fantastic goal. It was from the centre of the goal. Unleashed, left-footed. He slides to the corner flag on his knees. It's the number 27. And he hit it from about 25 yards out. And it just floated into the roof of the net and nearly took the back of the net off. What a goal. And it is the home team, PSG, who go marching on. They're 1 goal to the good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I love that little celebration they did, like an electric saw, a chainsaw. Let's have a look at that goal again. It was laid back. He played it onto his left-footed and struck it as beautiful as a peach into the roof of the net, and the goalkeeper didn't stand a chance. Get in there. It's 1-0 to PSG. Could it be the 8th game of the season? Undefeated. Maximum points so far. 7 from 7. And it's that man, Ghana. What a goal. Or Gaya. He's got Ghana on his back, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. What a goal. What a absolute goal. So now we've had a goal in each of those games. Morris says, Morris Saltikoff, mega love shout out, brother. I know, I need help all the time. SOS, yes. I sincerely hope that you're okay. I sincerely do hope you're okay. Excellent. And here come Montpellier. How are they going to respond to that? How can you respond to that? But Montpellier, 10th in the league, they won't be any pushover. They've had a couple of chances themselves. But what a goal in the 14th minute of this game. 13th, 14th minute. But we've got an opener. Let's have it. And now the boys in black are marching on in France once again. I do think the PSG are going to walk away with this league. No disrespect to the other teams. But, you know, they've got 8 from 8 now. That puts them on 24 points. Unbelievable stuff. And Montpellier win a free kick. It's about 25 yards from goal. This is a really good position for Montpellier to get an equaliser. So what can Montpellier do? They need a quick response if they're going to keep themselves in this game. They really are. They need a fast response to that opening goal by PSG. Here in France this evening. Oh, man. And PSG will be playing Man City in the Champions League on Tuesday evening. What a game that one is going to be. Goodness me. Man City beating Chelsea by 1-0 in the Premiership in England today. Will face PSG on Tuesday evening. It's going to be immense. I don't know whether we're covering that one or one of the others. We'll have to wait and see. But it's a free kick. 22 yards from goal, 23 yards from goal. Out on that far left-hand side. He can either whip it in or he can have a shot from here. It's within shooting distance. The shot comes in. Goalkeeper punches. Great save by the PSG goalkeeper. He punched it away. And it's Ghana, the number 27, the goal scorer, who picks it up out on this near left-hand side. Now he picks it up in the middle of field. Switch of play out onto that far right-hand side. But it's going to be a throw-in. Wow. That was a great shot by Montpellier and a great save. Like I said, Montpellier aren't out of this and they're not going to be a pushover whatsoever. It's out on that right-hand side and in comes another cross into the penalty area, but nobody is there for Montpellier. So the cross was absolutely wasted by them. They've got to get people into that box. That goal, we're looking at it from behind. That shot by Montpellier, right-footed. The goalkeeper diving to his left-hand side and a double-handed save, pushing it back out. What Montpellier should have done is had a player or a couple of players on the back post to get ready for that deflection. And it might have been a different story, but there you go. It's still 1-0 to Paris Saint Germain. And here they come down the left-hand side. The boys in black on the march again with Mbappe, the number 7. Still 1-0 to Verona against Genoa in the other game that we are covering tonight. So you get 2 for the price of 1. Buy 1, get 1 free. Well, you don't even have to buy anything. You know, just be here. Tell all your friends about Football Fans Live. When you go back to work tomorrow, you know, when you're in the factory or the shop or whatever you do, on Monday. I keep thinking it's Sunday today. Oh, man, it is in some parts of the world. It is already Sunday. But when you go to work on Monday morning, make sure that you tell as many people as you possibly can. Or if you're out for lunch tomorrow or at the pub, tell as many people and as many of your friends and family about Football Fans Live, the home of good, honest commentary. And it's a clearance downfield on the halfway line, out on this near right-hand side with Montpellier. They've got to get that equaliser very, very soon if they are to keep themselves in this game. 20 minutes on the clock, and it is the home team that are in front by 1-0. What a great goal it was as well. An absolute stormer, an absolute stormer. Man City will be watching this, the Man City players, they'll be watching this with anticipation tonight, and I hope that they take notes. I hope that Man City take notes because, you know, it's going to be a great game. And a very tough one for Manchester City on Tuesday night when they do face PSG. Out on this right-hand side with Montpellier, played infield, tries to get the ball into the penalty area. Good defending by PSG. But here come Montpellier once again, left-footed shot, and it's over the crossbar. It was about 25 yards out. He tried to hit it left-footed, and it was the captain. It was the captain, the number 7. Is he the number 7? It was the captain anyway. It was the captain for Montpellier, and he put it high over the crossbar. The goal kick has been taken short with PSG inside their own penalty area, playing it out onto the right-hand side, and now they've given it away. And it's the number 13 gets the cross into the penalty area, but there's not enough white shirts for Montpellier in that penalty area. They've got to get boys forward. I know that PSG are dangerous on the break and on the counter-attack, but, you know, they've got Montpellier have got to push players forward if they're to get anything from this game. It was Gaye, if that's how you say it. It's spelled Ghana, but Gaye, I think, in the 14th minute that put PSG in front. And PSG have got some amazing top quality players. They really, really have. I mean, France as a whole. And another shot there, but it just goes wide. It is still 1-0 to Verona against Genoa. That one did kick off 15 minutes earlier than this one that we're covering on as our main. Oh, and he puts it wide. The shot went wide. How long have we got till half-time? We've got 10 minutes to half-time between Genoa and Verona. But here come Montpellier out on that far left-hand side, down the wing. He's looking for space. He can't find it. He has to go all the way back into his own half. Plays it to the right back. Across field to the left back now. Picks it up on that far left-hand side. Here come Montpellier. They've got to move the ball around quicker. We need one-touch football, literally, if they're going to break down that defence of PSG. Switch of play out on this near right-hand side. Picked up in the middle of the field with the number 7. The white shirts are piling forward, but they're being very patient in their build-up, and they've given the ball away. Or almost did inside that centre circle. They just can't find any space. We've got the teams down below, guys. So if you want to know who the subs are and who's playing, it's down below on the ticker that's strolling across the foot of the table. So that should give you all the information that you need as far as lineups are concerned and things like that. So kick that ball in. That's what we want, Morris. And here they come again inside the penalty area, and he goes down, takes a roll, but no penalty. It was a cross in along the floor from the right-hand side. There was one-on-one, but it just went too far and into the goalkeeper's arms, who kicks it downfield out onto that far left-hand side. Let's take another look at that. Yep, it goes down and into the goalkeeper's arms, who picks it up. So another chance for PSG, but they don't make the most of it. They really do not make the most of it. And we've got a Montpellier player down inside the 6-yard box. It's the defender, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 is down. They've called on the trainer. Let's hope and pray that he's okay. It's the one who managed to put the tackle in. And he calls straight away. He stood up, but he calls straight away. He wants assistance. So Matthias is in a little bit of trouble. So he goes down onto the floor. We've got a couple of the trainers on. We've got a break in play. We've got a break in play. Matthias is down. We're having a look at that goal once again. Takes it on his left foot. Makes the space with his left foot. And then unleashes that beautiful left foot shot. Yep, there it is. Confirmation. PSG versus Man City on Tuesday evening. Genoa, 7 minutes to go till half time in Genoa. They are trailing by 1-0 against Verona. Genoa are not out of it yet. They have had a few good shots in that game. Yep, good shot inside of his left foot. It's amazing what a left foot can do, isn't it? It's amazing what a left foot can do. And that Matthias has had to go off for now. He's had to go off for now. I think they're going to make a substitution. That's not good news for Montpellier. Being forced, and we have got a replacement. Matthias goes off and Nicolas Kozar comes on. Nicolas Kozar comes on. So Montpellier have had to make a substitution in the 26th minute of this game. That's not good news. You don't want to be making substitutions this early in a football match. None whatsoever. Do you like the French flag? Do you like the French flag? There's a lot of white there, isn't there? There's a lot of white, but, you know, it is what it is. Fraser, hello, brother. Great to see you. Thank you so much for being here on this Super Soccer Saturday and for coming back. Do you know what? I wish I was covering it, but we had a non-league game on, Fraser, and I was covering it on my phone because the laptop's died, unfortunately, which is just typical. We've had so many technical difficulties today. Thank God that we're here. Praise Jesus. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was a cracking game, you know. 6 goals, 3-3. You know, yep, if you're a Liverpool fan, you know, but Brentford aren't any pushover. They've adapted well to Premiership life. They've done really, really well at the moment. But yeah, you would have, I fancied Liverpool to win by 2-0 maybe, even possibly a 3-0. But it was a great game, you know, as far as goals and for the neutral and everything, you know, so. And I think Brentford, you know, probably deserved it, you know, overall. And here come Montpellier down this right-hand side, looking to get the cross in. There's only 2 white shirts there. They have to lay it back. He's got a runner down on the left-hand side. He goes out wide once again. Good defending by PSG. The cross comes in. There's only 1 white shirt inside that penalty area. Montpellier have got to put people forward. They're not going to score with 1 forward inside that penalty area. They're trying to shoot from like 30 yards out. That's ridiculous. Come on, Montpellier. And now PSG break out on this far left-hand side. Turns one defender. Gets a deflection. And I think it's gone out for a corner. Has it gone out for a corner to PSG? Out on this left-hand side. It certainly has. Down on this near left-hand side. It's a corner kick to PSG. It's going to be taken. Right-footed. Mbappe, the number 7, is going to take it. No, he was going to take that quick. He changes his mind. He does change his mind. So. Oh, exactly, Fraser. Yep, at least he didn't lose like Arsenal. We are covering the Arsenal-Tottenham game. And another corner. Ferrari puts it out for a corner kick. So it's another corner down on the same side, on that corner flag, on the left-hand side to PSG. Yep, we're covering Arsenal against Tottenham Hotspur tomorrow at 4:30. So really looking forward to that. The corner kick gets taken short. And he did not met the defender, but the defender won it back in the end. So great defending by Montpellier. And here they come down that left-hand side with 𝓣𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰, the number 7 from Montpellier. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 8 black shirts back there defending for PSG. No wonder Montpellier can't find any space. Wow, we've got, well, every single PSG player now is inside his own half. That is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. They don't need to. PSG really do not need to. 29 minutes are gone in this game. Oh my goodness. And it is 1-0 to PSG. Paris Saint Germain lead the home team. Montpellier with 55% possession in this game so far. And PSG player goes down inside his own half. About 10 yards from the halfway line, and it's going to be a free kick to PSG. PSG with 7 shots in this game, but only 2 of them on target. They could have been 4-0 up by now, but, you know, that opening 5 minutes, they look to do the damage. I mean, they do lead by 1-0, but it could have easily have been 4 or 5. Still with PSG now. On the halfway line, out on that far right hand side, inside centre circle, just playing it amongst themselves, moving the ball around nicely, tried to play it down the right hand side and failed to do so. And Montpellier pick it up now, inside that centre circle, looking to break. He's looking for options, but there's nobody there. Montpellier have got to move faster. They've got to up the tempo. When they have the chance to break, they need to break. The cross comes in. No, it wasn't. It was a shot right-footed from about 22 yards out, and it goes straight into the goalkeeper's arm. No threat whatsoever for PSG. Oh, man, it was the number 6. What an absolute waste again. They're not going to beat him from there. Not with that power as well. You know, a 5-year-old could have hit that ball harder. So the goalkeeper rolls it out to his right back, played in field to the centre back, out onto this left hand side with the left back up towards the halfway line. Back to the centre back, just keeping it amongst themselves, being very, very patient indeed. If not, a little bit tedious to watch. But come on, PSG. I thought we won for a great game. The opening 10 minutes were fantastic. But here they come. Oh, good cut out, and it's another corner kick out on this left-hand side as Stevie puts it out for a corner kick to PSG. Get ready, get ready. I think this time they're going to whip it into that penalty area. It's out on this near left-hand side. PSG with a corner kick. Whipped in. He doesn't get past the first defender. Terrible corner kick. Absolutely awful corner kick by PSG. Well, I think Man City will be taking heart from this. I mean, the opening 5-10 minutes by PSG were unbelievable, but Montpellier have sort of weathered the main storm at the moment, and PSG have been fairly average since the first 10 minutes of this game. Beautiful little fancy play there, out on that far right hand side by the number 10. Neymar Jr. He is a good player. He is a technical player. But he lost the ball in the end, and it's a throw-in. It's a throw-in to Montpellier out on that far left-hand side, deep inside their own half. They bring it over the halfway line, but intercepted by PSG inside that centre circle now, out onto this near left-hand side. And it's half-time. It's half-time between Genoa and Verona, and it is Verona that go in 1-0 to the good. The away team leading at half-time. Genoa 0, Verona 1. And we've got an offside. Yep, PSG offside, and it's going to be a free kick to PSG on the edge of their own penalty area. Both teams need to step it up a bit. It's you know, they've took the tempo out the game at the moment. It's a little bit slow. And here come Montpellier down this near right hand side. It's gone out for a throw-in to Montpellier on the halfway line, on this near right-hand side. Montpellier with the ball. The whites are on the ball. It's the whites against the blacks. Beautiful little back heel there. Tries to play it through, but great defending by the left back. But the ball's been pulled back now. It's going to be a free kick to Montpellier, about 40 yards from goal, out on this near right-hand side. Didn't look like there was any connection in there, so we might have had a little bit of a dive. Hang on. Yeah, that's right. So, 34 minutes on the clock. Paris Saint Germain 1, Montpellier 0. This is a great chance for them to whip it into that box. It's about 40 yards from goal, out on this near right-hand side. It's going to be taken right-footed. It is whipped into the penalty area, but good defending. We had 8 black shirts there defending for Paris Saint Germain. But it's played into the penalty area, on the edge of the penalty area, near the corner flag now. And the number 7 for Montpellier loses out. And Paris Saint-Germain on the break, out on that far right-hand side. Now played across field onto the left. Still with Paris Saint-Germain, inside that centre circle. Played out into this near left-hand side once again. Here come the boys in black. Nice little step over from the number 7. Tries to get the number 2. Tries to get a 1-2. Does so. It's by the byline. He's gone round 3 or 4 players. And in the end, it was his own player that got in the way for PSG. What was he doing? What was he doing? That was unbelievable. What a mistake by the PSG forwards. You know, they've got Mbappe on the pitch. They've got Neymar on the pitch. You know, they've got some real class. You can see the team lineup along the bottom, guys. Along the bottom. And the substitutes as well, which is a major bonus. And we are covering the Genoa-Verona game. And it is 1-0 to Verona at the moment. We've got 3 more great games coming up tomorrow. We're back in the Premiership at 2 o'clock with Southampton against Wolverhampton Wanderers. That's going to be awesome. And then at 4:30, it's an all-London affair with Arsenal against Tottenham Hotspur. And then we're back with Napoli against Cagliari at 7:45 tomorrow evening. What a day tomorrow's going to be. It's been a fantastic weekend so far, and let's hope it continues tomorrow. I'm absolutely certain that it will. I'm absolutely certain. 2 games today, and we've had 5 goals. That's absolutely amazing. 2 major games, and we've had 5 goals. And that's not including the Liverpool one that we were covering as well, which had 6 goals in it on its own. But it was Mbappe, we've seen it again, he went past about 3 players, and then Neymar tried to take it off him in the box, and they both got in each other's way on the 6-yard box. And that was a great chance for PSG to double their lead. But, you know, obviously they didn't, and they couldn't, and they should have, and they would have if there'd been that communication. Okay, we're back under play after a long stoppage there. 9 minutes to half-time with Montpellier out on the far left-hand side. They've given the ball away, but they've got a throw-in just inside the PSG half, over on the far side. But he's thrown it backwards, back into his own half, and that's going to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. I hate that kind of football where the teams go backwards all the time instead of football, you know, playing proper football and going forwards. You know, the key is there. F for football means forward. You know, F-O means forward. Football, going forward, not going backwards all the time. So Montpellier need to have a good talking to from Olivier at half-time. And also Pochettino needs to have a word with his team, because they've taken, you know, their foot off the gas since that opening 10 minutes. They've strolled through the rest of this second half, PSG. There's been no urgency by them. And for a team that are top of the league, and, you know, if they win tonight, that'll be 8 out of 8, which is amazing. But, you know, they're not going to be able to get that complacent, because there's still a long way to go in the French season. And it's with Montpellier inside the centre circle. Laid back, picked up by the centre-back. He loses out, but it's a throw into Montpellier on this halfway line. They need to get forward. He's walking to pick the ball up. Montpellier just slowing it down. I hope that the second half, both teams pick up the pace. I mean, Man City will be looking at this and thinking, we can take Paris Saint Germain. Man City will have no problem. If they play like they did against Chelsea today and PSG are playing like this, Man City will kick PSG's backside. And that's not me being British and being, you know, I'm just saying what I see on the screen. And PSG have been very, very poor and very, very slow with their shots, with their coming forward, with their passing, getting in each other's way, trying to take the ball off each other inside that 6-yard box. And it's nuts. There's no communication in the PSG team at the moment. And Pochettino needs to have a word with them all at half time and says, you know, guys, open your eyes, open your minds, open your mouths and start communicating. A cross comes in and it's gone all the way out for a goal kick to PSG. Montpellier just as bad because they've been wasting cross after cross after cross. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Just having a look at that. Who's that? That's not this one. Oh, right, that's Spezia against Juve. Yeah. We're covering Juventus later on Wednesday against Chelsea in the Champions League. So make sure that you tune in for that one. You know, Juventus against Chelsea at Juventus is going to be an amazing game on Wednesday evening. Here only on Football Fans Live, the home of good, honest commentary. Okay, so we've got a corner kick to PSG. 4 minutes to go. Out on that far right-hand side, it's whipped in. But he didn't get past the first defender again. Terrible, terrible corner kicks from PSG. And a cross comes in from PSG and it's gone all the way through. And it's going to be a goal kick to Montpellier. I thought PSG were a lot better than this, being honest with you. And like I said, Man City have nothing to fear. Nothing to fear whatsoever on Tuesday evening. If PSG don't up their game, and I'm sure they will up their game against Man City, or if not, they're going to get beaten by Man City. It is as simple as that. I wanted to see a great PSG, and I saw a great PSG for the opening 5 minutes. And since the opening 5 minutes, all they've done is go at walking pace and get in each other's way. Knocked forward by Montpellier. Good defending there by the centre-back of PSG. With PSG over the halfway line, out on that far right-hand side. I can't wait for the half-time whistle to come so the managers can have a word with both of these teams. He really needs to give them a good talking to. The cross comes in on the edge of the area. Left-footed shot, takes a deflection. Still on the edge of the area. Another shot comes in, hits the crossbar, and that's the closest they've come to doubling their lead. PSG, left-footed shot over the crossbar. It took the deflection. They've got a corner kick. They take it really quickly. It's played across the face of the goal. But the white shirt of Montpellier get the ball clear downfield once again. And now is a good chance for Montpellier to break down that left-hand side. But there's nobody in support. There's 7 PSG players there defending and 1 Montpellier. I don't know what both teams are thinking. PSG do not need to have 7 players defending and Montpellier need to put more than 1 player forward. That is why the game is so slow and so dead at the moment. Okay, we've just had a chip off the top of the crossbar and that is the first shot, you know, since the goal went in by either side on target. And these are both good quality teams, especially PSG. Nothing against Montpellier because they were good ties as well. But here come PSG in the final third. Played out on that left-hand side and it's going to be a throw-in deep inside their own half. 2 minutes to go to half-time. We will get a fair bit of stoppage time at the end of this half because we did have a couple of stops. But it will be interesting to see what the 4th official puts up onto his board. But yeah, that shot, it was the number 21 outside of his foot and it was climbing all the way. And the goalkeeper diving to his left-hand side. right left hand up and over, and it didn't really trouble him whatsoever. And here come Montpellier out on this right hand side. There's only 2 people in that penalty area. Now there's none. The cross comes in and it's gone all the way through and out for a throw in for PSG. This is awful play from Montpellier. It's not great play from either team. And I've been looking forward to this one all day. But both teams need to pick it up in the second half, because at the moment they're playing shockingly shite, being honest with you. And it's going to be a corner kick. It's a corner kick. It was won down that left-hand side. So Montpellier with 1 minute to go. Can they get that equaliser? It's a corner kick over on that far left-hand side. What can they do with this? Now they need to get some white shirts into that penalty box and smash that ball into the back of the net. So then it will be game on again. Okay, it's going to be a right-footed corner. Get ready for this. 5 white shirts in the penalty area. And the cross comes in, takes a deflection. And it's going to be another corner. It's going to be another corner out on that same side, the far left-hand side for Paris Saint Germain. But it was a pretty awful corner. It was almost along the floor and it came off the first defender and went out. They've got to get it into the danger zone. And again, he doesn't get it past the first defender. This time it's chipped in, comes off the goalkeeper. Did it come off the goalkeeper? No, it didn't. Another terrible cross by Montpellier. That looked to me like it came off the goalkeeper. No, it came off the bottom of the post. Oh, man. We got 5 minutes of normal time left. 5 seconds of normal time left. See, they're even getting me flustered. Terrible play at the moment from both teams. They really need to up their game, because at the moment it's shockingly shite. It really is. I say it as I see it. I really do, guys. I don't mess about with the commentary, and if I offend, I'm only saying what I'm seeing. And a left-footed shot and pushed the goalkeeper for Montpellier, diving to his left-hand side. And that was a great shot by Neymar. Okay, maybe they're starting to wake up just before half-time. And it's a corner kick. We've got 1 minute of added time. See, those fourth officials know nothing. There should be at least 4 minutes, but it's given 1 minute. It's a corner kick out on that far right-hand side, taken by PSG. And it's another terrible corner kick. And it was an offside anyway, so... Oh, goodness me. And I don't know where that fourth official... We've had at least 4 minutes. We've had at least 4 minutes of injuries in this game. And he's given 1 minute. But that was going in. That was a good left shot by Neymar. And there it goes. Half-time whistle has gone. Guys, we're going to play some music at half-time for you to party. That'll be coming up straight after the advert, which is an advert for our Travel Tour Taste. That's our travel channel. And then after that, we'll be bringing you the second half. So enjoy the half-time. Go and grab a drink. Go and grab a beer. It is Saturday night after all. And we'll see you in 15 minutes. And we are back for the second half. Let's hope that both teams got a good talking to by their manager at half time. Let's have more goals. Let's have more action in the second half. And we're just about to get underway. And we are underway. We are underway, guys. So let's get ready to rock and roll. Are you ready for the second half of Paris Saint Germain against Montpellier? The home team, PSG, if you're just joining us, are winning by 1-0. They are currently top of the league. 8 out of 8. Completely unbelievable. Now sitting on 24 points, PSG. And because Montpellier are losing at the moment, as it stands, Montpellier have dropped from 10th down to 11th. Right, let's get to the game. It's with PSG on the halfway line with the number 22. Played in field. Turns the defender, trying to get the ball through, but fails to do so. Montpellier pick it up, and he's fouled on the halfway line. Referee says play on. It's out on this near left-hand side with Montpellier now. Over the halfway line they go. Double step over, very nifty, very neat, and very impressive from the forward of Montpellier. In this second half, Paris Saint Germain are going from left to right, which means obviously Montpellier are going from my right, shooting towards my left-hand side. Paris Saint Germain in their home kit, all black. Looks pretty cool as well, looks pretty cool. But it's going to be a cross out on that right-hand side, takes a deflection, and in line with the penalty spot, out on that far right-hand side, it is a throw-in to Montpellier. Here come Montpellier now. He's going backwards. You need to be going forwards, Montpellier. You're 1 goal down, 25 yards from goal. They can't play that killer ball into the box yet. They're trying to find that decisive ball that can cut open that huge defence. And the ball comes into the penalty area, whipped in from the right-hand side, and the goalkeeper comes out and collects it. But that was a good whipping by the number 25 of Montpellier, but it just went straight into the goalkeeper's arms. But a good cross into the box. And that's what we want to see even more of in this game. You know, the first half, the first 10 minutes of the game were amazing. Absolutely brilliant. And then from there on in, for the rest of that first half, it got very slow and sluggish. And, you know, so we want fast pace in this second half from both teams. 48 minutes on the clock here. Gayos? Gayos, hello my friend, thank you so much for being here. Gayos on Football Fans Live. We've got over 750 games coming your way this season alone. We've got games from France, Italy, Spain, England, Scotland, Germany. We've got tons and tons of games. Champions League next week, Europa League next week, and World Cup qualifiers as well, and non-league football. So if we can find it, we will bring it, we will show it for you guys, because this is your channel. So it's great to see you, my friend. Everybody, Sarah's there, my technical director. She's typing away. Keep the chat going. She'll be more than happy to talk to you and relay your messages into my ear there. Okay, so here comes Paris Saint Germain down this far right-hand side into the final third. Tries to turn the defender on the edge of the area. Tries to get a neat 1-2 into the penalty area, but fails to do so. And then in the process to win the ball back, he fouls the Montpellier defender. And so it's going to be a free kick to Montpellier in this second half. Inside their own penalty area. Yeah, it was the number 2. It was a number 2 who took him down. So a silly challenge to give away. I can see some substitutes warming up for Montpellier out on the sidelines. So I think we're going to get some substitutions very, very soon indeed. Hopefully, fresh legs will make a bit of a difference to what turned into a fairly sluggish first half after a great 10 minutes. 50 minutes on the clock in this game here in French Ligue 1. It is still, we are covering the other one as well. I'm going to keep you up to date with that one. And it's Genoa 0, Verona 2 now. I didn't see that goal go in. It must have gone in at half time when I was in the toilet or something. But Verona are 2-0 up against Genoa away from home. So that's a great result for Verona. And it's out on that far right-hand side with the right back of Montpellier. Here they come over the halfway line now. Cut out by the back four. And another foul. There's too many fouls and it's slowing it down a little bit at the moment. They've got to stop fouling. Both teams guilty of it. Goalkeeper comes out of his box and heads the ball away. It was whipped in from the halfway line onto the edge of the goalkeeper's box. And he came out and he headed it away. And here come Montpellier down this left-hand side. He looks absolutely shattered, the number 10 for Montpellier. He tries to skip past the defender, fails to do so, and then loses the ball, giving away a silly foul. So it's a free kick to PSG. This game very, very scrappy in most of the first half. And the second half has started fairly scrappy as well. I was hoping that Pochettino and Olivier would have a word with their team at half-time, you know, and say, guys, think about what you're doing. Open your eyes, you know, and let's get some more clinical passes. PSG did hit the crossbar right at the end of that first half, so they came very, very close. But it hit the crossbar, took a deflection, went over the crossbar and out for a corner, which in the end came to nothing. But they still do lead by 1-0. 52 minutes gone in this game. PSG sitting on top of the table. 8 from 8 at the moment. That is a fantastic comeback. That is a fantastic, you know, statistic to have. Maximum points from the maximum 8 games. It's pretty unbelievable. No teams in England have done that this season. And here come Montpellier, still inside their own half. Played out onto this near left-hand side. Knocked forward, up over the halfway line, but intercepted by PSG. They pick it up. It's with Hakimi, the number 2. He lays it back. Out onto this near right-hand side. The boys in black come again. Trying to play, they're trying to walk it in to the goal, into that penalty area. And at the moment, it's not working for PSG. It's not working for them whatsoever. Epic, hello, my friend. I said hello to you in the chat, but thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you, my friend. Hope that you're having a Super Soccer Saturday, and I hope that everybody else is having a Super Soccer Saturday, and your week has been really, really good. We've got 3 more games coming up tomorrow. Can't wait for those ones. Tomorrow evening, we're back here in Italy with Napoli against Cagliari. Not here like tonight, we're in France, but tomorrow night we're in Napoli. So really looking forward to that one. But it all starts, the coverage on Football Fan starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Here come PSG inside the penalty area. He's got no support, tries to unleash a left-footed shot, takes a deflection, and the goalkeeper for Montpellier takes it into his arms. And another chance is wasted for PSG to double their lead. They could have had this game wrapped up within the first 5 minutes, but it was their shooting that let them down. Neymar has hit the crossbar. Like I was saying earlier, it was Neymar that got the shot. And it's with Montpellier now, inside that centre circle with the back 4. It looks like Montpellier are pushing a few more players forward in this second half. They're going at it a little bit more positive, and they needed to. Because when the ball was coming in the first half, there was only one white shirt in the PSG penalty area, or even in the PSG half. But they've got to throw everything at PSG now if they're to get anything from this game. It's with the number 7 from Montpellier out on this right-hand side. Playing it back. They keep going backwards, though. Montpellier, you've got to go forwards, guys. You've got to go forwards. Out on that far right-hand side. Here come the boys in white. Montpellier, all in white tonight. And 2 Montpellier players getting in each other's way. And Diallo picks up the ball and plays it back. It's played across the face of the goal, laid back towards the PSG goalkeeper. Plays it out onto this far left-hand side. Nice neat 1-2 there by PSG. Good little step over. 2-touch passing. That's more like it. And we're just looking at that chance there that was offside for PSG. Okay. It's going to be a throw-in to Montpellier out on that far right-hand side, in line with that penalty area. This is a good chance for them to get that ball into the area. And they throw it backwards. Montpellier keep going backwards, backwards, backwards. There's me saying that they're playing more positive. They're putting the players forward, but they're still passing backwards. That's absolutely crazy. And it's still that goal in the 14th minute that separates these two teams at the moment. Oh, Cheryl, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy it, honey. I'm glad that you enjoy it. I really, really am. We enjoy doing it. We both love doing it. Okay, today we've had a lot of technical difficulties. It's been one after the next, You know, it's been the TV, it's been the phones, it's been the microphones, it's been the receivers, it's been, you know, the camera with the sound. And yeah, you know, so it hasn't been the best technical day. Actually, it's been the worst technical day we've had so far since we started 2.5 months ago. But hey ho, you move on, you keep fighting, you keep going forward, and let's hope that that's what Montpellier can do here today. We need Montpellier to keep fighting, to keep going forward, and PSG to push forward as well, because we want more goals in this second half. 56 minutes gone in this game. We've had 11 minutes, nearly 12 minutes of the second half. And another foul. Oh, Montpellier, what are you doing? Another foul. Crazy stuff, crazy stuff. They're slowing the ball down. It looks like Verona have got that game wrapped up against Genoa. They are leading still by 2-0. But it's a free kick to Genoa in towards the area. On the edge of the area with Genoa. And then it's cleared, it's cleared. Here come PSG. They get into the penalty area. Lay it back. He's got space out on that far left-hand side. Unleashes a left-footed shot. Great save by the keeper. He palms it away, but then dives forward onto it as the oncoming forward comes in on it. Who was it that was coming forward? It was Mbappe closing in, but the goalkeeper diving forward. A great right-footed shot by PSG there, and we nearly had the second goal of the game. It was so close, but a great save by the Montpellier goalkeeper, diving forward, pushing it forward, and then diving onto it, and then pulling it into his body. So a great shot, followed by a great save. Okay, that's what we want more of. 58 minutes, we want more of that, guys. Please give us more of that. And here come Montpellier now, down that far left-hand side. They've got to do better with the ball. They're not decisive enough. They're not clean enough. It's whipped into the penalty area over everybody's head by Montpellier. It was Germain with the cross, and it goes straight behind for a goal kick, which is exactly what I was just saying. They're not clinical enough with their passing. They're not clean enough with their passing, and their passing is pretty poor at the moment. That's why they're trailing by 1-0. They're pushing the players forward now. Here comes Hakimi. Oh, and it's an own goal. Oh, the last-ditch save. Oh, my goodness. And Kozo nearly put it in the back of his own net. It was a right-footed shot. I need to see that again. It's going to be a corner kick. Neymar's going to take the corner kick. I think he's going to take it short. Neymar is going to take a corner kick out on this right-hand side. But I tell you what, I thought that had gone into the back of the net, and it was so close. We're not going to see the replay just yet. I'll talk about that in a minute. Neymar with the right-footed corner into the penalty area, and it's a terrible cross by Neymar once again, and it goes all the way back to the halfway line, which Hakimi picks up on the halfway line, out on that left-hand side. Come on, I want to see the replay. I want to see the replay. I want to see how blooming close that was to an own goal. But I tell you what, that was an escape from Montpellier. It was a right-footed shot from, I can't, because they're not showing me the replay. I don't know who it was. A right-footed shot, and the goalkeeper diving at the last second because it came off the defender who tried to clear it, and it was going into the back of the net, and the goalkeeper diving to his left-hand side, stretching out, and just managed to push it out. I was seeing it again. There we go. It was a shot on the edge of the area. It was Mbappe with a shot, right-footed shot, and it was nearly in the back of the net, a nearly own goal. We nearly did finally get a Paris Saint Germain second goal. The lead was nearly doubled, but nearly is never good enough, as we all know. You know, you can't nearly do a job. You either do a job or you don't do the job. It's no good saying I nearly won the lottery, you know, if you didn't get any numbers. Okay, players back underway, and it's with Montpellier. They're stuck inside their own half, and they've just won a free kick by the centre circle. It's a free kick. They play it quickly. Out onto his left-hand side. Over the halfway line. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 has the ball. Out on this left-hand side. What's he going to do with it? 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 has to do something with it. The number 7 from Montpellier. Knocks it forward. Good ball forward. But there's not enough people up there in advance. Tries to unleash a right-footed shot. Goalkeeper diving to his left-hand side. And it nearly ended up in the back of the net. And it's going to be a corner kick. It's a corner kick out on that far right-hand side. Oh my goodness, and this is more like it. This is the type of football that we need here on Football Fans Live. End-to-end stuff, end-to-end shots. And I tell you what, that was going in that far left-hand side. Goalkeeper went out, pushed it down to his left-hand side and out for a corner kick. It's out on that far right-hand side. It's going to be 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰. No, it's not. 𝓳𝓲𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 not going to take it. It was just the camera was on him for a minute there. It's whipped in right-footed, but a terrible cross, a terrible corner kick by Montpellier once again. Didn't even clear that first defender on the front post, and you've got to clear the first defender on the front post. That is the rule of thumb. That is what we learn when we're 10 years old in England, how to play football with spot kicks. Always get it past the first defender. It's simple, and these guys are professionals, and they should bloody well know that. It gets my goat when I see that happen, and I see that happening in game after game after game after game, and it's crazy. It is easy to beat the first defender. Absolutely easy. You know, it's the simplest thing in football to do. I can't think of anything simpler in football to do than when you've got a set piece or a corner kick than clearing the first defender. You know, there is nothing more simple. Okay, and there was a good chance there from the left-hand side. It was whipped in from the left-hand side, and then 𝓳𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 was gone down. It was on the edge of the box. The goalkeeper gathered it, but and I think we've got, and 𝓳𝓱𝓪𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 is down. We've got to stop in play. The trainer is on, but it looks like Verona may have a penalty. Let's have a look at this again. No, Genoa. It hit her arm. It was whipped into the penalty area. And it's the Verona, yep, it's the Verona player, the number 27, that handballs it. It should be a penalty to Genoa. It is a penalty to Genoa. He's going to take it left-footed. I can't see, the camera's too far away. Okay, VAR checking the penalty. There's nothing to check VAR. It's a penalty. It's a penalty to Genoa. Can they pull one back with 15 minutes to go in that game? It's a penalty to Genoa. They're trailing by 2-0 against Verona. This could change the game. We've only got 15 minutes left between Genoa and Verona. We're waiting for the penalty to be taken. There's nothing happening in this one. Left-footed penalty. And straight down the centre. And now it is Genoa 1, Verona 2. It is game on with only 15 minutes left in that game. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. I'll keep you up to date with, you know, any further developments in that game between Genoa and Verona. Wow. 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 Game on. Game on. We need a Montpellier equaliser, you know, to get this game going again. Get this game going. We're back under play. It's with the back four of PSG out on that far left-hand side, up towards the halfway line. On the halfway line, still with the boys in black. Tries to play the ball into the centre circle, loses it. But Ghana, the goal scorer, wins it back. And it's gone out for a throw-in. It's going to be a throw-in. Neymar's okay. He's back on his feet, and so is Mbappe. They were both down at one point. And the throw-in to Montpellier. It's been taken. Okay, passed out wide, down this left-hand side. He's got space now. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 down the left-hand side. Why is he slowing down? He whipped it into a penalty area, and there's a right-footed shot, 30 yards out, taking the deflection. But Montpellier are very, very poor. Right, now it's whipped into the penalty area, but there's too many black shirts there defending. It is a wall of black at the back there for PSG. And we've got a handball. No, referee says it's accidental. Play on. Here come PSG down this near left-hand side. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 lays it down the left-hand side into the penalty area. Out on the left-hand side. Puts it across the face of the goal. And there's nobody there. There's nobody there inside that 6-yard box for PSG. And it goes all the way across out onto the far left-hand side, and it's going to be a throw-in to Montpellier. Why aren't PSG? I'll tell you why PSG aren't doing it. It was Mbappe that put the cross in across the front of the goal from right to left. And I'll tell you why, you know, because PSG have got 8 men defending. They don't need 8 men at the back defending, not a team like PSG. And, you know, otherwise they'd have had 3 or 4 black shirts inside that penalty area for that cross and then maybe be able to double their lead. I'll tell you what, Man City have nothing to fear on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday evening. Man City, PSG. But here come, oh, they're all offside. They've got to be all offside. He's through on goal and he misses it anyway. There were 3 PSG players offside, all 3 of them. And the referee's just signalled to the linesman and he said, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. It was a good save. But there were 3 PSG players at that time, all offside, when the ball was played through. So it was 3 on the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper still managed to save it with his feet. Not that it would have made any difference if it had gone in. Played through, and the goalkeeper comes out. He's gone round the goalkeeper. Oh, and he puts it wide. He went past the goalkeeper. And what a great chance for PSG once again. And we've had a goal. We've had a goal in Genoa. Which way has it gone? It's gone to Genoa. They were 2 goals down with 15 minutes to go. And now it is 2-2. Genoa have come from 2 goals down and they've made it 2 all. That is unbelievable. That is absolutely amazing. And the Genoa fans are going ballistic. The Genoa fans are rocking at home today. They were 2-0 down and we've had 2 goals in 4 minutes. Genoa have scored 2 goals in just 4 minutes. Unbelievable. The first one was a penalty and this one was a header. And then it was steered in off the far post and into the back of the net. Genoa 2, Verona 2. What a comeback. They were 2-0 down 5 minutes ago. And now it's 2-2. They were 2-0 down just 5 minutes ago. Unbelievable. That's the sort of game that we need here in Paris Saint Germain. Come on, PSG. Come on, Montpellier. We won a game like the Genoa-Verona game. Right, we're back underway. It's with Paris Saint Germain. They're walking with the ball. I don't know why the pace has dropped again. We've got 23 minutes, less than 23 minutes to go in this game. Here they come, out on that far left-hand side. Played in towards the penalty area. Good defending there by the right back, but then he gives the ball away on the edge of his own penalty area. They're trying to make space. PSG, come again. There's only 3 black shirts forwards at this moment in time, but it looks like Verona are rocking in that game now. They are absolutely shell-shocked. And I'll tell you what, Genoa could go on and win that. They were 2-0 down, and they could go on and win this game. How the tide has turned for Genoa this evening is amazing, is absolutely amazing. Okay, over the halfway line, out on this near left-hand side with Montpellier. There's 3 white shirts in advance. They've got space out on that left-hand side. Come on, there's just no pace. That's the problem. He tries to play the ball in left-footed, and it's an easy clearance for the defender. But what have we... It's because they're walking. I still think, every now and again, I think, oh, there's a free kick or an offside. But it's because both sets of teams are just walking half the time. There's no pace. They've got to keep moving. They've got to keep running. They've got to keep the energy levels up. We need some substitutions now because the energy level has started to drop once again. There's only 10 minutes left in the Genoa-Verona game. It is 2-2. Amazing game there. We may have covered the wrong one. I thought we would have 5 or 6 goals in this game. I really did. That's football. You can't call it, can you? You can't call it. We didn't do the Brentford-Liverpool one. We thought we would go with, you know, something else. I mean, the game that we covered was amazing anyway. But, you know, the Brentford-Liverpool 3-3, what a game that would have been. But it is what it is at the end of the day. And it's with PSG. There's 4 players on the halfway line just passing it amongst themselves. There's no urgency. 20 minutes to go in this game, guys. 20 minutes of normal time left for Montpellier to get something out of it. You know, and I thought PSG would win this by about 3-4-0. In their last game, they only just beat Metz by 2-1, you know. In their last game, it was only 2-1. So they're only just scraping by. Okay, this will be their 8th win out of 8 wins. But they're only just scraping them by 1 goal or so. Especially in the last game in this one, anyway. And here come Montpellier, once again, down that halfway line. Down this left-hand side with the number 10. He's looking for support. And he a terrible pass and he gives it away to the right back, the captain of PSG, the number 5, who's walking and playing it. Look at the space in the middle of the field there. It's unbelievable, but there's no urgency from either team at the moment. Less than 20 minutes to go. Less than 20 minutes to go. Excuse me. It's that cough medicine that does it. That's what it is, that cough medicine. Repeats on me. I want to say a huge thank you, guys, for being here. If you haven't already, please smash that thumbs up and the subscribe button. Because don't forget, when you go to work on Monday, tell as many people as you possibly can about Football Fans Live. Because you guys are Football Fans family. Chipped in towards the penalty area. Here come... Oh, and he's put it wide from the penalty spot. PSG have put it left-footed, wide of the post. He was only 12 yards out. He had all the space in the world and he puts it wide of the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper did well. He got down low to his right-hand side. And I'll tell you what, there's been another goal. There's been a 5th goal in Genoa. Which way's it gone? It's gone to Genoa. Unbelievable scenes there in Genoa tonight. Absolutely crazy scenes. They were 2 goals down. And then within 9 minutes, they're 3-2 up. Within 9 minutes, they're 3-2 up. They were 2-0 down. Unbelievable comeback by Genoa. Verona have just gone to pieces. What a fantastic game. Huge congratulations to Genoa. And Verona will be sat there kicking themselves tonight. They can't believe what they're seeing. The Verona fans cannot believe what they're seeing. It is 3-2. 3 goals in 9 minutes for Genoa. 3 goals in 9 minutes. That is crazy. What a fantastic game that is. Well done, Genoa. What a comeback. I love comebacks. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. We've got less than 18 minutes to go here. It is still that 1 goal that separates these 2 teams. Paris Saint Germain at the moment lead by 1-0. Still Montpellier have no urgency in their belt. It's whipped into the penalty area. The header comes in and there we go. Only one Montpellier player in the penalty area. By the penalty spot, he gets the header in, heads it down. The goalkeeper diving to his right-hand side. Not even diving, it was more or less straight at him, but a good save nonetheless. And that was a decent header. So that's the first real chance in this second half for any of these 2 teams. You know, and it's taken 74 minutes. Wow, 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 wow. Only 16 minutes of normal time left to go. Can PSG hold on? I'm sure they can. I'm absolutely certain they can. But you just never know with football. That's why we all love it so much. Eat, sleep, repeat. Exactly, Cheryl. They need to get the ship out. I thought you said something else for a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Get the dung out and get their backsides moving. They need to get on with it, you know. Montpellier, they've only got 16 minutes left if they're going to get anything out of this game. And PSG haven't looked impressive. There was only that first 5 minutes in the first half that they really looked like a world-class, dangerous team. And then since then, they've been very average indeed, unfortunately. You know, I really wish we'd have covered the Genoa one now, because that is 3-2. What a comeback that is for them. 3 goals in 9 minutes for Genoa. Unbelievable. Crazy, crazy. We need 5 goals in this game. Can we get 5 goals in the next 16 minutes to equal Genoa against Verona? And as far as PSG are concerned, they've had a couple of half chances, but nothing really to worry anybody. Never mind, you know, Man City or Montpellier. PSG, 52% of the possession. So it's still fairly even Stevens at the moment. 15 shots PSG have had, but only 4 of them have been on target. Here they come down that left-hand side, in line with the penalty area, steps into the penalty area, plays it across the front of goal, and there's no bloody body there. PSG have got to get players into that box. I tell you what, Man City will kick PSG's backside if they play like this. You know, they've got to go with a better approach against Man City. Because, you know, there wasn't any. The cross came in across the front of the 6-yard box from left to right, and there was nobody there to put it in the back of the net. You know, and if I was a Montpellier player, I would be thinking we can still get something out of this, because 1 goal can be scored in the blink of an eye. 14 minutes to go. 14 minutes to go for Montpellier to get their backsides into gear and to start moving up the tempo, up the pace, up the gear. You know, they need rockets stuck up their backsides. They really do. And so do Paris Saint Germain. They need a good old, I don't even know the name of a firework, but they need a rocket shoved up their backside. 104 votes? And 96% went with PSG. 104 votes. That is amazing, guys. Thank you so much for participating. It isn't over yet, so if you haven't voted already and you can't see the little blue box, just refresh your page and it will pop up and you can place your vote. But 104 votes, that is fantastic. Thank you so much. And we will have that on every single game. You know, that is something that my technical director, I don't know how to do it, my technical director, Sarah, does for me and does for Football Fans Live. So that's amazing stuff. 104 votes. So it's definitely worth, because any kind of interaction, the live chat, the voting, anything, comments that you want to leave, comments that you want to say, you know, even shout outs, we are more than happy, you know, because we want to give you everything that we possibly can here on Football Fans Live. So if you haven't already, guys, please smash that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. It's completely free, and you don't have to wear a glove to do it. You won't catch COVID or anything like that. And do not forget, when you go to work on Monday, tell as many people as you can. Tell your friends, family, tomorrow, all about Football Fans Live. That's if you can't join us, because we've got 3 more great games coming up tomorrow afternoon and evening. Kicking off at 2 o'clock with Southampton against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Then at 4:30, an all-London affair. Arsenal against, oh my goodness, we've had another goal in Genoa. And it's a 6 goal in Genoa. Which way's it gone? Have a guess. It's 3-3. It's 3-3. In the 92nd minute, Verona have managed to come back after going 3-2 down. So they led by 2-0 up until the 74th minute. And then, from there on in, they were trailing by 3-2. And in the 92nd minute of the game, we get the 6th goal of Genoa against Verona. And it's gone in the way of Verona. Absolutely unbelievable. And Montpellier are making a double substitution, guys. A double substitution with 12 minutes to go. So we've got 2 new fresh pairs of legs on the pitch right now. But what a game that is. 6 goals between Genoa and Verona. Absolutely unbelievable. It's a free kick to PSG, 35 yards from goal. It's a good chance for them to get it into the penalty area. If they can get a second, that'll kill this game off completely. Right-footed into the penalty area. Goalkeeper comes. Nice and easy for the Montpellier goalkeeper. And PSG waste another chance. Unbelievable. This is crazy. This is crazy. And away come Montpellier out on that far right-hand side with the right back. Over the halfway line he goes. He plays it backwards. What's the point of running forwards and then playing the ball behind you? They haven't got a bloody clue, Montpellier. Seriously, they've got 10 minutes to get something from this game. You know, 1 goal is never enough, and it only takes 1 second to score a goal. Are Montpellier going to do it? I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. You know, there's no urgency. There's no will. There's no energy in that Montpellier side. And PSG now making a substitution. And the PSG fans are singing, they're bouncing up and down, they're having a good time, they're enjoying the evening. It's been a great Saturday evening for those PSG fans so far. So a substitution in the 81st minute for PSG. Who's it going to be? Ronaldo comes on. Excuse me. And the goal scorer goes off. The goal scorer goes off. They're going to save his legs. Oh dear, that went down the wrong hole. Don't you hate it when it does that? It goes down the wrong hole and you're like, brings tears to your eyes. Excuse me, I do apologise. Oh man, and we're back under play. After that substitution, we're back under play. 9 minutes to go of normal time in this game. Wow. That made my eyes water. That made my eyes water. So it's a throw in to PSG down this near right hand side. And they've wasted it and they've given it straight back to Montpellier. Montpellier inside their own half, out onto that far right hand side. He's got space, the number 6. He needs to run with the ball. He does so up over the halfway line. He needs support. There's only 2 players forward for Montpellier. Gets the cross in, it's across the face of goal, and it's gone out. Good defending there by the captain of PSG. It's going to be a corner kick out on that far right-hand side. And it's the captain, left-footed, puts it out for a corner kick. Good defending by the PSG captain. What a game that is, though. Genoa against Verona. 3-3, 6 goals. Unbelievable. Right, so it's out on that far right-hand side. What can Montpellier do? I tell you what, if Montpellier could score, that might urge PSG to get forward. It's whipped in, the header, and he puts it about 15 yards over the crossbar. He nearly headed it out the stadium. Bloody awful, awful header. The cross comes in from the corner kick, and he gets above the defenders in the 82nd minute and puts it 10, 15, 20 yards over the top of the crossbar. Another waste by Montpellier. Montpellier down in 11th place as it stands. They started this game in 10th, but because of the goal difference, they've actually dropped a place as well. Time is running out. They've got 7 minutes, Montpellier, to get something against PSG. And if they could, it would mean that PSG have dropped maximum points for the first time this season. And we nearly had a 7th goal. Great save by the Verona goalkeeper. Wow. Almost 7 goals in that game. They are deep into extra time. Just getting a shot. It was a right-footed shot from Genoa. Goalkeeper diving down to his left-hand side. Good save. And they've had 96 minutes, and there it goes. The final whistle. It's finished 3-3 between Genoa and Verona. What a fantastic game. What an amazing game. Verona led by 2-0. Genoa come back and was leading by 3-2. And then in the 92nd minute, Verona got that equaliser. Fantastic game. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. There we are. Unbelievable. Right, we've got 6 minutes left of normal time. Here come Montpellier. And he's pulled down. They've got a free kick. This is about 38 yards from goal. In the centre of the pitch, about 38 yards from goal. It's a good chance for Montpellier to wallop it forward on the edge. They've got to throw everything at PSG now. The kitchen sink, the dishwasher, the fridge freezer, the tumble dryer. They've got to throw everything. And the right-footed cross comes in and it's straight into the goalkeeper's arms. And Montpellier bloody waste it again. Absolutely crap play by Montpellier. There's only 1 goal in this game. If I was a manager of Montpellier, Olivier, the manager of Montpellier, must be going ballistic watching his team and the pathetic attempt they've made at getting the equaliser today. And it's out on the right-hand side with PSG. PSG lay it back into the final third. Plays it across field out onto this near right-hand side. They're just quite happy to run that clock down. 85 minutes now on the clock, guys. I don't know what the fourth official is going to say. We have had a little bit of injury in this second half. Not a lot much else. You know, it hasn't been a game that you would say that was a great game so far. Let's hope the last 5 minutes can do it justice, eh? But yeah, this wouldn't go down in your games to watch again. And it's with the back four, Montpellier, up towards the halfway line. Turns the defender. Over the halfway line he goes. Keeps the ball in. It's with the number 8, out on the right-hand side. He needs support. He's gone past one player. He can get the cross in. And it's going to be another corner kick. So another chance with 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go in this game. It's a corner kick out on the far right-hand side to Montpellier. They've got to get that ball in. The delivery from that corner kick has to be perfection. And the finish has to be perfection. You know, there's one goal. There's one goal in this. They can get something from this. I think it's belief. Montpellier have got no belief in themselves. The right-footed cross comes in, and it's the captain for PSG who headers it clear. It's out on that far left-hand side. Tries to play it in, and they lose it. Montpellier lose it once again. And PSG clean up the danger. Not that there was any danger anyway. And they bring it away up into the centre circle with PSG. Inside that centre circle. 4 black shirts in front of him. Nobody's moving though. Nobody's moving. Nobody wants to make a break or go forward or hit the space in those forward areas for PSG. It's unbelievable. I don't know why they're playing so soft. That's what it is. It's soft, you know, soft play by PSG. There's no killer instinct in PSG at the moment. And there hasn't been since the 5th minute of this game. They haven't gone out there and gone, do you know what? We need to win this by 3, 4, 5 goals. And we're going to get another substitution in the final 3 minutes of this game, guys. It's PSG that are going to make a substitution. Who's coming off? Let's have a look. They always have the camera on the front of them. So then you can't see a number, you can't see a name or anything. Well done, BT. You haven't quite thought about that one, but there you go. There you go. And it looks like a card is coming off. Coming on, sorry. A card is coming on. Yep, replacements. Mbappe's coming off. It is Mbappe. I thought it was by the look and the hairdo. Mbappe is coming off. And Arcade is coming on. And Montpellier are also looking to make another change. And Paris Saint Germain are making another substitution. Julian comes on. And Angel goes off. I think they're just securing up their defence in this final 2 minutes. On the edge of the penalty area, inside the penalty area, they can wrap it up now, and they do. It's right-footed into the back of the net, and it's 2-0, and it's 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 that does it. It's 2-0. The PSG fans are going crazy. They're happy, they're smiling. 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 steps into the penalty area, buries it right-footed, nutmegs the goalkeeper. He almost sat on the ball, and it trickled into the back of the net, through the goalkeeper's legs, into the back of the net, and he's been on the pitch 5 minutes. Let's have a look at it again. He's got space out on the right-hand side. He's about 7 yards out. Wallops it right-footed underneath the goalkeeper. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. There you go. And I'll tell you what, Montpellier will be kicking themselves because they could have got something from this game. And it is only them that have created their own destruction tonight. Montpellier could have at least got a point out of this game quite easily in the last 89 minutes, and they've thrown it away right at the death. They've only got themselves to blame. And PSG go marching on. There we go. There we go. In the 89th minute, 𝓳𝓸𝓲𝓷𝓲𝓷𝓰 puts it, buries it into the back of the net. And it is now 2-0 to the home team, Paris Saint Germain. And we're back underway. We've got 30 seconds of normal time. What is that fourth official going to give? Don't forget, guys, from 1 o'clock tomorrow onwards, we've got 3 more great games. 3 games coming up tomorrow. Make sure that you join us. Hello, halfway Harvey. And a left-footed shot goes wild and wide for Montpellier, about 30 yards. Rustic with the shot. high and wide over the goalkeeper. Halfwit Harvey, great to see you, brother. Hope you're having a Super Soccer Saturday, and thank you so much for joining us here at the Def. And I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful week, but we will be back tomorrow with 3 more fantastic football matches here on Football Fans Live for each and every single one of you. And the Paris Saint Germain fans are dancing. They've all linked arms. They've got their back to the ground. And the players, they're all linked arms and they're bouncing up and down. I don't know what they're doing. It must be, you know, one of their things that they do. And they're bouncing up and down and they're singing and they're dancing and they're enjoying their Saturday evening here in Paris Saint Germain. Okay, the 4th official has held up his board and we're going to get, guess what? Another 2 minutes of extra time coming your way. And we've had 30 seconds already. It's going to be a free kick to Paris Saint Germain. The goalkeeper takes it inside his own area. But it's all over. Montpellier had the chance. Well, they didn't have any chances to get an equaliser. But when there was 1 goal in it, there was always a chance that you could get a point. But this will be 8 out of 8. So Paris Saint Germain have played 8 and won 8. Maximum 24 points. Unbelievable, unbelievable. But I tell you what, here tonight, they've been very unimpressive, despite the scoreline. The scoreline flatters them a little bit, but both teams have been very, very average indeed. And here comes Rustic down that left-hand side. 30 seconds to go. Get ready for the final countdown, guys. It's almost there. 30 seconds to go. And we've got a yellow card. We've got a yellow card to Montpellier just outside the centre circle, inside his own half. And it's Benet that gets it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we've had the 3 minutes. We're just waiting for that final whistle. Get ready, guys. Oh, and they've changed it now. Yeah, they've changed it to 3 minutes. So it was 2 minutes of extra time. Now they've added on another minute. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? Okay, so we've still got 40 seconds to go. Oh, my goodness. These 4th officials have not got a bloody clue what they're doing. Not only do the refs not have a bloody clue, but the 4th officials who do the timing, supposedly, are completely, shockingly shite as well. Unbelievable. 25 seconds to go. And it's going to be a throw-in to Paris Saint Germain out on that far left-hand side. And I'll tell you what, talking about bad refereeing, he's given it the other way. It's gone to Montpellier out on the far right-hand side, deep inside their own half. 10, let's do it again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we have it. It is all over. And Paris Saint Germain go marching on. They do face Man City midweek in the Champions League. I'm hoping that will be a bit more entertaining than this one tonight. Guys, it's been a pleasure being in France, as it always is. You know, we've got a jam-packed stadium here. The fans for Paris Saint Germain have been amazing. They've been singing, dancing all the way through. And we did get 2 goals. It was a long time coming, but we did get 2 goals in the end tonight. So don't forget to tune in from around 1 o'clock tomorrow, guys. I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you for being here on Football Fans Live. And if you haven't already, smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe. Oh yeah, and don't forget about the notification bell, because we've got over 750 games still to come this season from leagues in France, Italy, Spain, Portugal, Germany, England, Scotland. We've got a question. Great
thanks, says Rick. Football Fans Live have been in here since background. Did Manchester win? I was asleep.
Manchester City won, my friend, but Manchester United lost. So I don't know which Manchester you're on about. But yeah, Man City won 1-0 against Chelsea, and Manchester United lost 1-0 against Aston Villa. So there we go. There we go. Thank you very much for that question. And it's always great to have good interaction with all of our fans from around the world, no matter who you support, no matter who you are. I want to say a huge thank you to each and every single one of you for being with us this evening here in France. This is Sarah, I'm Glenn, and you guys have been amazing. Good night.